Hello, beautiful souls, all of my gods and goddesses. Welcome to my video. Today's video is going to be a pick a card, love and relationship tarot reading. Okay, it's going to be very kind of short and straight to the point. Okay, if you guys would like more information on your specific situation after this reading is done, feel free to send me a message and we can set up a personalized reading for you. Okay, I have booking information in the links below. All right, so we have 3 different piles here. All right, this is pile number 1 with the yellow pyramid. This is pile number 2 with the orange pyramid. And then this is pile number 3 with the purple pyramid. Okay, and I do have the timestamps below if you would like to go ahead and just skip to your reading. All right, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and feel free to leave a comment if you feel that this resonated with you. Okay, so on that note, you can go ahead and drop down into your body, close your eyes, focus your energy on your current situation and on your person, and then choose whichever pile you are the most drawn to at this time. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with pile number 1. Hello, pile number 1 viewers. Those of you who chose this yellow pyramid here, this is your reading, okay? So we're going to start off with the current situation in you guys' connection, those of you who chose this pyramid, all right? So bottom of the deck energy, and I did already draw these cards, okay, beforehand, was the 2 of Swords. Let's make sure this is in the picture here. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands, the Empress, and the Ace of Wands. Oh, wow. So right away, I'm feeling just very strong energies here, very strong and passionate energies here. We have the 2 of Swords, though, as the bottom of the deck energy. So there's a decision that has to be made. It could be on your part, could be on your partner's part, or maybe you both are kind of mirroring one another's energy and you both are deciding something about this connection, okay? But we do have the Knight of Wands. Like there's a lot of drive, okay? And I'm feeling my heart chakra, okay? So I want to say, oh gosh, I'm just trying to tap into whose energy I'm feeling right now. Because I feel like you are this Empress here. You are in this Empress energy. I feel like your person may have a drive towards you. They have this drive, this passion towards you, okay? I feel like you inspire them with this Ace of Wands. They're very inspired. They're very driven and determined to maybe to have you in some way, to make this official or to commit or to just obtain you, to possess you in some way. I just feel very strong, like masculine energy in this connection. It could be you, could be your person. Just take it as it resonates. But definitely the divine masculine is the energy that I'm feeling is very driven here. And I feel like this decision, I do feel like it's on both of you guys' parts, but it may be on your part, whether or not this person or this situation is for you. But I feel like they really have eyes for you. Like you are literally the flame. Like you are the flame in the middle of their eye. Okay, you are, like, I just feel like they have their sights set on you. Okay, so definitely strong, heavy masculine energy. And it's really just about, are you open to receiving this person? Now, I did feel a heart chakra blockage. So I do feel that may be more your energy, because you're in this Empress energy. You're kind of sitting there, you know, receiving this attention, receiving this love. And I don't know that you are completely open to allowing this person to come in. There could be some issues surrounding your sense of self-worth as well. Even though the Empress is someone who is they are very confident, they love themselves, they love their lives, everything that they've created for themselves in their life. They're really in that queen goddess type of energy. But there's some type of either underlying fear or doubt or insecurity or something like that, which is why you may have been drawn to this yellow pyramid here, which represents the solar plexus chakra. Okay, that's where your identity, your ego lies. That has to do with your sense of, inner strength and security, your self-esteem, your self-worth, your fears, doubts, and things like that. So there's definitely a tie here. Okay, and I'm feeling it now with myself. There's some type of uncertainty, which is why this Two of Swords is here. So let's get some more information. Let's see what is actually blocking the connection at this time. Okay, what is blocking forward movement for you guys? Okay, we have the Sovereign reversed, and then we have the Alchemist reversed. So I feel like what's blocking the connection definitely is just a need to really step into your power. Okay, a lot surrounding power here, which is also the solar plexus chakra. There's just a need to really step into your power, to step into your creative energy, to really take the situation and change it into what you want it to be, or to change yourself into who you want to be in this situation. And maybe even for you to step into your power in order to inspire change in the other person. So whatever these fears, doubts, and insecurities are within this connection, okay, it's gonna take you being in your empress energy, you being in alignment with your higher self, with what you deserve and things like that. It's gonna take that and you setting healthy boundaries, which is going to create change in this situation. So that's where the block is. It's just a need to really kind of step into your power a little bit, okay? Now let's get some messages from your person, okay? Let's see what messages they have for you, what they would like for you to know that maybe they can't express to you themselves. Let's see. We have the empath reversed, Queen of Shells, perfectionism reversed, and joy reversed. Okay. All right, what messages? Yeah, so someone is definitely blocked off here and not allowing themselves to be open to the connection, okay? To be open to receiving this connection. Someone is kind of, I'm hearing like tampering or tapering or something that sounds like that. They're like really just kind of like tapering their feelings down a little bit. And then, yeah, definitely, again, I'm getting with this perfectionism card here, a feeling of not feeling good enough, okay? So this could be your person's energy. It could be that, depending on how the roles play out for you guys in this situation, it could be your person who they're very just kind of emotionally withdrawn because of kind of like self-worth issues. I feel like they want you to know that, sometimes they don't feel good enough. The passion, the desire is there, but they just maybe hold back because they don't feel good enough. And then for others of you, it could be reversed. It could be that you may be a little bit emotionally withdrawn from this person because of your own fears and your own sense of, self-worth, and, just, worrying about possibly getting your heart broken if you're not good enough for this person, or, something like that. But the messages definitely are that there is that blockage there because of the fears that reside underneath, okay? Fears of their own selves is what I'm getting here. So take that how it resonates. And then we have the Six of Shells reverse, joy reverse, okay? So I feel like this is something, I feel like your person wants you to know that, depending on how the situation applies, either this makes them like sad that they can't fully open up and express themselves, or it makes them kind of sad that you aren't receiving them. You aren't allowing yourself to be open to receive them. So it's definitely something that I feel like it causes heartache. I feel like it's more than likely, it probably gives them like the feeling of abandonment. Like it probably triggers abandonment issues or even rejection issues. So it could be for you or your person. The message there is that someone is triggering like abandonment issues, all right? Triggering self-worth issues as well. And then that's why this heart chakra blockage is there. That's why there's this unwillingness to be open to really like truly giving or receiving, okay? So these are messages from your person. This could be how they feel depending on your situation, or it could be what they recognize in you, okay? How they feel about what you're projecting onto them. So let's get some guidance from Spirit to just see what messages they have for you in this situation. Okay, we have, and these actually were, I believe they were the other way. I'm not sure. All right, so we have, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And then we have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, okay? If I'm not mistaken, those might have been upright, but I'm just going to go ahead and read them how I received them anyway. All right. So Spirit is basically just saying that this is an opportunity for something new to blossom in this connection. Like, I feel like this is being presented to you. This person, this love, this connection is being handed to you, and there's a need to stay open and stay optimistic about it. Remember, we had this joy card reverse, okay? So again, that might have been your feelings, or it could be your person's feelings as well, that there's this sense of sadness or maybe even like pessimism about whether or not this connection is going to work. So Spirit is really wanting you to keep a positive mindset, a positive attitude, not let the past, any type of past relationship traumas or just anything that happened within this connection in the past, don't let that prevent you from truly moving forward into like calmer, better waters, okay? Just a more loving situation, a more compassionate, passionate situation. All right, so just leave all the negativity behind, because I just feel like this is going to be a new start for you guys, especially with all the wands here. Then we have the Ace of Wands. That's like a fresh new beginning that is blossoming from the situation. So stay optimistic, stay positive, and just stay in alignment. Definitely stay in alignment with what you truly want and deserve, okay? So if you would like a more personalized reading, you can let me know, okay? And we can get that set up for you. On that note, I hope you found this very helpful, and I hope to see you in the next reading. So take care. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 2 viewers. Those of you who chose this orange pyramid here, this is your reading, okay? So the bottom of the deck energy for your reading, I did pre-pull these cards already, was the King of Pentacles, all right? Now we have the wheel, okay? We have this card here, which I will explain a little bit, and then we have the 3 of Wands here. So let's see what's going on in this connection. Pile number 3. So bottom of the deck energy, the King of Pentacles, okay? Someone here, this is definitely very heavy provider energy, very just like type of like solid, stable foundation, very strong masculine energy here. So we have the wheel. Let's get into this card first, the meaning, because it doesn't really have a specific meaning like the other cards have, but I wanted to keep it in the deck because the picture actually says a lot. Now, what I'm getting from the picture, if you guys can see here, we have this woman, almost, it's like she's kind of like taming the beast, I feel here. Okay, now I did mention like a strong type of heavy masculine energy. I'm getting very like passionate, sexual type of energy here. Okay. So I feel like this woman, this is a woman who's very kind of strong and like sure of what she wants, and she doesn't really put up with like garbage. Like, she doesn't put up with mess. She wants someone who's just as strong as her, someone who will respect her, respect, you know, her boundaries, who will support her. And I feel like in this picture, this woman is kind of she's kind of showing this animal. This animal is very just kind of strong, assertive, maybe even like intimidating. And she's basically showing like, hey, I'm not intimidated. Like this doesn't scare me. And I really feel like this is a woman who, and I'm also getting the feeling of kind of like being tired or drained from having to tame this wild beast, or having to maybe in some way she's like the leader in the connection, and it's like she has to be the one to lead the connection in some way. All right, so I really feel I'm getting this, especially with this wheel here, there is this energy of like waiting for someone to maybe step up to the plate or make plans, I hear, because we have the Three of Wands energy here, okay? Okay, so what I'm getting is there needs to be a commitment, or like a serious type of commitment. I feel like this person is not wanting to be the one to carry the relationship forward. I feel like you guys may have like a strong sexual connection, but it's like it doesn't really get like much further than that. And I feel like this woman, who may be you, the divine feminine watching this, or if you're just the divine feminine energy, it doesn't have to be a woman, but I just feel like the divine feminine who is watching this video is the one who is waiting for some turn of events to happen that is going to bring some type of stability to the future. And that's why this King of Pentacles is here. I feel like you are looking to your person to be that provider, that person. You don't want to have the weight of the world on your shoulders. You want, forward movement. You want something serious, I feel, with this person. And I feel with this pyramid here, because I keep looking to it, okay? Not only is there like a strong sexual connection or sexual attraction, I feel like, the connection, again, it's very, kind of fun, flirty, whatever. It's, it brings you joy, it brings you good times. But then it's like you just want something to be a little bit more serious. You want to create and manifest your desired relationship. You want, even for some of you, possibly marriage, but you definitely are wanting stability overall in this connection. And it's like you maybe go through these cycles with this person. It may be on and off. It may be if you're together, you may have periods of separation, or maybe you just keep repeating this cycle with this person and you're just very tired. You're very tired of having to just kind of deal, for some of you, it could be like unnecessary drama, or just maybe not being on the same page. But again, I do feel there's this need to really think about the future and steps towards the future that's going to bring something solid into this relationship. So let's see what's actually blocking the connection right now for you guys. We have paradox. And then we have shadow. Okay. All right. So the shadow is actually bringing me to this one here with this background. So there's definitely some shadow healing needed here. Some self-reflection, some understanding of maybe why you are attracted to this person. Maybe if you put up with certain things from this person, there's a need to understand yourself on a deeper level as to why you tolerate certain things, why you are always the one maybe leading the connection or wanting something serious and the other person doesn't. There's definitely some shadow aspect of this connection that's needing to be considered. And it could be on your part, could be on your person's part, could be for both of you. This also is telling me that this attraction, the strong, heavy attraction, could be very karmic in nature. Okay, so it could be like a wound-based, like they call it trauma bonding. So it could be one of those things to where, your wounds, or where you're lacking, where you feel that void within yourself, that is what is drawing you to this person, because they're kind of playing onto that wound and giving you that experience, okay, that you're feeling within yourself. So for example, if it's emotional unavailability, on some level, you may be emotionally unavailable. and they are this person that's going to bring you that experience to keep you in your comfort zone, if that makes any sense. Okay, so we do have paradox. That kind of goes with what I said. On one hand, you may want a serious relationship. On one hand, you may be emotionally unavailable or have like a fear of commitment. So that's basically what this is saying. Just as an example, it could be, you know, it could relate to any situation depending on you guys's, you know, connection. But that's just an example. Excuse me, I can't talk today. That is just an example of, like, I want to say heart versus mind. Your heart wants one thing, but your mind is telling you something else. The beliefs aren't aligning, or like your beliefs aren't aligning with your feeling, or just something like that. Okay, there's a misalignment. And again, it could be your person, it could be you, it could be the both of you. If you guys are mirroring one another's energy, which more than likely you are. So let's see, let's get some messages from your person. Let's see what they would want to tell you, okay, that maybe they can't actually say to you. All right. We have the Princess of Gems reversed, the Queen of Roses reversed, okay, the Leader, and the Five of Shells, disappointment. Okay. Okay, so yeah, again, I did mention something about leading, something about the divine feminine in this connection, you know, being the one to lead. I feel like this person, they want you to know that, I feel like they don't want you to be the one to lead. So this person, they may be someone who, they don't want to be controlled, okay? They want to be the one to make decisions for their own lives, and they want to kind of like follow their own happiness or follow their own, just whatever it is that they want. I feel like they don't want to be told what to do. They don't want to have to move on someone else's timing. They want to just kind of do things their way. That's what I'm getting here with this Leader card reverse. So with this Princess of Gems reverse, okay, the ingenue, I feel like this person, again, I'm getting like a type of really strong attraction that's more on like a physical level and not so much like a very deep emotional connection. So they might not have allowed themselves to tap into their heart space in that way to connect on that deep level, and that may be why there is this hesitancy to be like a stable person in your life, or to make this like a stable situation. I feel like it's like a very surface level type of attraction, more focused on just having fun, being in the moment, enjoying, you know, whatever life is giving them. That's what I'm getting from this card, okay? That they're kind of wanting you to understand how they're seeing things from that perspective. All right, and then we have disappointment here, the Five of Shells. Okay, so I feel like there is so this could be you actually getting disappointed in them a lot. I feel like they receive that from you. They understand the ways that they aren't able to maybe step up to the plate and really provide for you the way that, you know, you would like them to. That's what I'm getting with this disappointment card. It's like, I feel this more coming from your energy towards them. And I feel like they are like receiving that. They receive that energy. They understand where it comes from. Not that they necessarily will do anything about it at this time. You know, it depends on each specific situation. But I do feel that with this disappointment card, that is something that does, it does affect them in some way, okay? It definitely affects them. I feel like they're also afraid of disappointing you, okay? So there could be a little bit of fear on their end as far as whether they have the capability to hold that position in your life, and they don't want to come across as like a failure if they don't, you know, if, you know, they make things serious or commit to something on some level and then aren't able to follow through with that commitment. I feel like disappointment is something that they are also trying to really avoid in this connection. Okay, so let's get some guidance from Spirit. Let's see what messages they have for you at this time. Okay. So we have, it says unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Okay, and then we have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay, so this was reversed. Okay, so definitely with this unrequited love. Okay, it wasn't upright, it wasn't reversed, which is basically telling me kind of like what I said here about this surface level attraction. I feel like that's what there is with this person, and I feel like it hasn't reached the emotional depth to really, I want to say, like, take the relationship to the next level. So maybe you guys are just kind of starting this connection out, or maybe this is someone that you've been dealing with for a while. But, you know, regardless of the situation, there isn't enough emotional depth. There isn't enough being like in alignment with one another, having like the same goals in mind and things like that. These are the different factors that play into what is needed in order to really keep a relationship growing and building. Okay, I feel like maybe both of you are kind of out for self and not that tuned into the other person's like true needs and desires. There's just a lot of trauma bonding here on both parts, and that kind of is why this card is here reversed, because I feel like this is a connection that will cause a lot of triggering in order to cause a lot of individual growth. And I feel like that individual growth needs to happen before you guys can really grow and like come together as one. All right, so this is definitely a karmic type of situation here. I kind of already knew that with the strong sexual attraction, with the, you know, sacral chakra and things like that, because you guys are connected at the level of the sacral chakra, and there needs to be this heart connection. There needs to be this, you know, just connection, this meeting of the minds. Like everything needs to kind of align so that you guys can move the connection forward together. But I do feel like there's going to be a lot of individual work here more than anything. Okay, that's what you're going to get from this relationship. It's just a lot of healing within yourself and understanding of yourself and your needs. All right, so you can let me know if that resonated, and if you would like a more personalized reading, you can let me know. And on that note, I will go on to pile number 3. So you take care. Bye-bye. Hello, those of you who chose pile number 3, this purple pyramid here. This is your reading, okay? So we're going to start off seeing what exactly is going on in this connection. The bottom of the deck energy was the King of Wands, okay? So we have the King of Wands. We have Temperance, the Queen of Swords, and the 8 of Swords, okay? Now, just from the pyramid alone, I could kind of tell what kind of vibe I was getting from this this group here. Okay, very, I want to say cold is the word that comes to me, but the energy isn't necessarily cold in a mean way, just cold in like a stern, maybe like stubborn type of way. Just a very serious type of energy is what I was getting here. Okay, a lot going on with the mind, I feel. So I felt like this may have been like a very spiritual connection, or just some type of like heavy subconscious awareness involved in this connection in some way. Okay, now we have the bottom of the deck energy, the King of Wands. Okay, I'm hearing the word pride. I'm feeling like there's a need for maybe one or both of you to kind of like let your guards down, or just to kind of like tame your ego a little bit, because we have this Temperance card here. So I feel like there needs to be balance. There needs to be this energy of like release, opening up, allowing, less resistance is what I'm getting here. There needs to be this calm. There needs to be more of like a tapping into your feminine energy type thing here. So you both may be in your masculine energy, maybe kind of pushing one another away. And then the fact that we have both swords here, the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Swords, there's a lot of mind that's also associated with masculine energy, being very analytical, very logical, sometimes to the point of it kind of affecting you negatively. All right, so you both are in your minds a lot about this connection. Someone's feeling stuck, definitely, with this Eight of Swords. Okay, there's this stuck feeling, not really knowing the right thing to do. And there's this need for clarity. There's this need to, I feel like, open up to one another, to express your truths to one another. But I feel like there's a little bit of like this stubbornness, this ego, this pride that's kind of getting in the way of you guys kind of having that meeting of the minds. Okay, I feel like you both are very like self-aware, very knowledgeable, okay, but just maybe are too prideful and are needing to get out of your heads and maybe tap a little bit more into your hearts. So that's what I'm getting here, okay? So definitely with this Temperance energy, I'm getting more softer type of feminine energy here, more allowing, going with the flow and things like that. And then we have these two energies over here, which are very heavy, okay, heavy mental energies here. And then we have the King of Wands, which is a little bit of passion. And I just feel like you both are passionate about your beliefs and where you stand in this connection, that there needs to be someone who is more in alignment with their feminine energy, who is more receptive, who can balance the situation out, is what I'm getting. So let's see what actually is blocking the connection, okay? We have Get Wild reversed and Underworld reversed, okay? So with this Get Wild card, that kind of is what I was saying before about this energy of being open, being allowing, being free, because there needs to be that alignment with your feminine yin energy. Feminine yin energy is energy that is, it's just very free flowing, very soft, kind of sensual, very just open, okay? Very like masculine energy would represent structure, whereas feminine energy would represent chaos. And that's what this Get Wild energy is calling me. There needs to be someone who is not so structured, so analytical, who can let their, I don't know, who can let loose a little bit, who can let their expectations down a little, you know, stop overthinking and things like that, okay? And then, yeah, we have the Underworld here, which is like the Devil card in tarot, okay? So this is like bad habits and patterns, okay? It could be you, could be your person, it could be both of you who have this habit or this pattern that actually blocks you from making progress in these different areas of your life, specifically love, since we're talking about your love and relationships, okay? So definitely needing to break some bad habits and patterns, needing to understand why they are there in the first place. So you may have to do some deep-rooted inner healing work, shadow work, inner child healing, or just something like that. But there's definitely just self-sabotaging type of behavior that I am kind of getting here with this Underworld card, okay? Something that isn't serving you, it isn't serving the connection, or isn't serving your person, however it resonates, that needs to be acknowledged in order to make these changes that's going to give you forward movement in this connection, okay? Now let's get some messages from your person. Let's see what they would like for you to know, okay? Something that maybe they can't tell you themselves. We have support here, okay? The Sun. We have Seven of Gems, frustration. And then we have Temperance, patience, reverse, okay? It's funny because we got the Temperance card twice, all right? So your person, with this support card here, all right, the fact that it is the Sun card, as far as their messages to you, I feel like this person, there's like a willingness to maybe be open or meet you halfway. So maybe they want to meet you halfway, and maybe you're the one who maybe won't meet them the other half of the way. Or it could be reversed. It could be that they don't. Well, I don't feel like they don't want to meet you halfway. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. I feel like this is someone who they're not gonna completely let go of their beliefs, but they will make some adjustments, like to a certain extent. Okay. But I feel like maybe they don't receive that from you. Like they're not receiving that same type of like optimism, that same compromise. Okay. I feel like I do get that there's some hope that they have towards this connection. But again, I'm drawn to the sun, and that's like solar plexus energy. There's this pride that isn't letting them fully and completely open up to be maybe as supportive as they would like. Or maybe they feel that way about you, that you're not completely opening up to be as supportive as they would like for you to be to them. Okay, but with the Seven of Gems, your person wants you to know that, there is a lot of frustration within this connection, within you guys kind of bumping heads and not coming to a resolution. They definitely, I'm hearing the word mind boggling. So I feel like this is something that really, I feel like it causes them to overthink even more. Like when there is like not a meeting of the minds or like no type of resolution, I just feel like it causes them to get in this energy, maybe like this pessimistic energy, and just overthink the situation to like the next level. Okay, so just a lot. I'm just getting overall with this, even though it's a gems, which would be like, pentacles. I just kind of feel like this person is just very in their head a lot about this connection. Okay, maybe also the fact that it is gem, they may also feel like they've invested a lot in this connection and they're not seeing that same type of energy from you, okay? Because that goes back to the support. So maybe they're feeling like they're investing a lot or sacrificing a lot and not getting that same energy in return. Then we have the Temperance card here, okay? So, which again, I mentioned here, there needs to be some type of balance, some type of like smooth, flowy, free-flowing sailing moving forward. I feel like this person, they may be very impatient. They don't want to maybe wait for a solution or wait for results. They may want them like right now. Okay, and it could be the same for you because I feel like you guys are mirroring one another's energy. So it could be also for some of you that they feel you are impatient, okay, and that you maybe don't give things a chance or, allow things to kind of unfold in a like natural, more free-flowing way. Okay, but your person is definitely wanting you to know that there needs to be more patience in this connection. There needs to be more temperance, more balance in this connection. They would like that from you, and maybe they would like that for themselves as well, because maybe they recognize the ways in which they are very impatient. Okay, so let's get some guidance for you guys from Spirit on this connection. What message do you have? What guidance do you have for them? Okay. All right, so we have here, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay. And then we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. All right, so what I'm getting from this, with this, this could be the one, definitely a soulmate connection, spiritual connection that is mirroring both of you guys' energy. You guys are like mirrors here. I feel like it's a very divinely guided connection, maybe even divinely protected. But this is definitely, when it says you've already met the romantic partner you seek, I get again the energy from that as like this person is mirroring you. They're doing exactly what you're doing. They are basically you. So it's like you're meeting yourself, okay? The person that you want or the person that you are, this is that person, okay? And I feel like that's where the balance needs to come in, because you and you, it's not, like they say opposites attract. So it can't be you and someone who's just like you trying to make a relationship work. Like there needs to kind of be something that will kind of like counterbalance the energies, if that makes any sense, because there may be too much clashing and too much pushing one another away. So that's what I'm getting here. I feel like this could be the one. This is the person, you know, the soulmate that, you know, you've been searching for your whole lives. For some of you, this could be a twin flame energy, and you definitely are mirrors if that's the case. Okay, but the problem here is that there needs to be a forgiving, a releasing, a letting go, a getting to a more calmer, peaceful, compassionate place, more understanding, more accepting, and more allowing. Okay, so letting go of the past. So basically, I feel like there is a lot of potential in this connection. It is a very spiritual connection. It really just is about getting on the same page and not holding grudges against one another, not holding so tightly to your expectations, just kind of allowing things to flow freely. Maybe you need to work on your sacral chakra a little bit so that you are able to easily adapt to changes. Being in the present moment, finding more joy, more happiness, more passion, pleasure, and things like that, okay? So that's all that I have for you, pile number 3. You can let me know if that resonated or if you would like a more personalized reading. And on that note, I will see you in the next video. So take care. Bye-bye.